The following broadcast is a production made by students of Hilo High School, K-Vikes TV.
Good evening. Welcome to Hilo High School. My name is Leilani Guerrero, and I will be your commentary on this Friday evening. Here we have a matchup between the JV boys volleyball team versus the Waiakea Warriors. Following this live stream, we'll be posting one about our next game coming up. Will be the varsity Vikings versus the Waiakea Warriors. It's a game we do not want to miss. We'd like to take the time right now to thank you all for supporting your local high school sports. For the starting lineup for the Vikings, we have number 7, Kainoa Oranitzis Hayes, number 2, Kanoa Pano, number 8, Valea Pale Whitney, number 11, Grant Ricks, number 4, Joseph Gardner, and number 3, Kalei Noheo Rosehill. For the Warriors, we have the starting lineup. Number 18, Reese Bergen. We have their libero, number 49, Tivai Nui Matthew Carvalho. Number 7, Matthew Nasis. Number 9, Kamahoa Kaavaloa Okita. And number 47, Marley Credo. First pass goes over for the Vikings. You got the Warriors setting it to the outside. Number 9 gets it through the block. We got a dig, and it's out. Point Warriors. Third serve in the row for number 47, Marley Credo. We got the set to the back row. Warriors are going to set their outside again, tip it over the block, and it's down. Point Warriors. Got the dig in the backer by the Vikings, sends it right back over. Waiakea Warriors are going to set their pipe. Vikings are going to set their outside, and they're double blocked by the Warriors. Fifth set for Credo. We got a layout dig from the Vikings. Point Vikings, their first point of the night. For the Vikings, you got number 2, Kanoa Pana with the first serve. Serve goes to the back row. Libero does a layout pass, tipped over by the Warriors. Got a little back and forth at the net. Warriors are going to set it up. They're going to be sending over a free ball. A little miscommunication from the Vikings. Free ball is going to be sent over. Warriors are going to take this opportunity to set the middle. Off of number 3. Hit from the back row. Libero's going to send a free ball for the Vikings, and it's down. Point Vikings. Score is currently 4-2 for the Warriors. Got a short serve from the Vikings. Warriors are going to set their back. And it's a out call. Point Warriors. Up to serve for the Warriors is number 9, Kamahoa Kavalo Okita. Got a powerful serve, a little too much. Out of bounds. Point Vikings. Going back to the service line for the Vikings is number 8, Waiakea Whitney. Powerful serve. Dig by the libero for the Warriors. Free ball is going to be sent over. Vikings got a free chance. They're going to set their outside. Dug up by the Warriors. They're going to set their outside. Middle takes it for a free ball. Vikings is going to set their back. Free ball sent over, and it's out of bounds. Point Vikings. Another big serve from the Vikings. Warriors are going to set their outsides and be tipped over the block. A miscommunication. The ball hits the ground. Point Warriors. We got number 17, Ryder Cabrero, serving for the Warriors. And number 11 for the Vikings, Grant Ricks makes it through the block and down. Point Vikings. Grant will also be taking a serve. Looks like he's about to go for a jump. Oh, maybe not. But he got the serve in, and it's good. Tipped over by the Warriors. We're going to have the Vikings a little offset. And number 3 went under the net. Point Warriors. Matthew Noss is serving for the Warriors. Kanoa Pana from the Vikings not able to get that ball. Point Warriors. Currently at 8-5. Vikings are down by 3. Another miscommunication from the Vikings. Point Warriors. high pass from the Vikings went over the net. They're gonna set their outside. Warriors got to dig up. Libero takes a set, and they're gonna get a free ball sent over. Vikings set the middle, gets through the block, dug up by number 9 on the Warriors side, sent over with a free ball. Free ball sent over from the Vikings, free chance, and hits the floor. Point Vikings. We got Joseph Gardner serving for the Vikings. Good back row serve. Waiakea Warriors set their middle. Throws off Vikings a little bit, and it's down. Point Warriors. Got Reese Bergen serving for the Warriors. Vikings take the pass. They're going to set a little far. Point Warriors. Vikings with a little too much power on the back of that hit. Point Warriors. We got a timeout called by the Hilo High Vikings. If you're just joining us now, it is the first set in this JV Hilo High versus Waiakea Warriors setup tonight. We got Waiakea at 12 and Hilo High at 6. We got both teams working really hard on the defensive side. The one thing both teams got to work on is their communication. Maybe that's what the Vikings are talking about now. And we're a break right out of the timeout. We still got number 18 from the Waiakea Warriors, Reese Bergen, behind the service line. Vikings set their outside. Waiakea has another miscommunication between the libero and the setter, and it's out of bounds. Point Vikings. For the Vikings, we had number 3 with the serve, Calais Rosehill. We got a tip from the Warriors, and it's out of bounds. Point Warriors. You got the libero from Waiakea, 49. Tevanui Matthew Carvalho with the serve. We got a little tap over the net from the Vikings. Warriors are going to set their outside. Grant in the back row picking that up for the Vikings. Valea is set on the outside. Warriors setting their middle. Doesn't make it past that Viking block, but they send over a free ball, and it's in that back corner. Point Warriors. Carvalho with the jump serve. Off the hands of number 4 from the Vikings. Looks like we're going to get a free ball. And it's out of bounds. Point Warriors. Dug up in the back row by Joseph Gardner for the Vikings. Set outside. Over the block, dug up in the back row, set by their libero. The Warriors are going to send over a free ball. Vikings are going to set their outside. Through the hands of the libero from the Warriors, picked up by number 7. Free ball attempt, and it's just short of the net. Point Vikings. Amazing hustle by the Waiakea Warriors. Just came up a bit short due to the net. Waiakea is going to set their outside. It's going to go over the Viking block. Tipped over. Set to their outside. Dug up in the back row by the Vikings. Going to be set to their back row. Free ball is going to be sent over. Waiakea setter are going to swing at it. Vikings are going to set their middle, and the net seems a little too high. Point Warriors. Jump serve goes over, dug up in the back row by the Vikings. They're gonna get a back row set. Number 3 takes a swing and it goes over. Got the Warriors, they're gonna send over a free ball. Warriors are gonna take this chance, tight to the net. Tip attempt, but no good. Point Vikings. Got Kanoapana behind the service line, dug up in the back row by the Warriors. They're going to set their outside. Tipped over the Viking block, and it's just out of bounds. Point Vikings.
I'm just jumping in, man. I'm not even on. Am I on? You can hear me.
Warriors are going to set their back. It's going to be tipped over. Vikings go for the middle set, and we got a net collision. Point Warriors.
Number 16 was in my class. Transferred.
Transfer from Hilo High.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
How come I can't hear myself? Oh, there you go.
Gonna get a free ball from the Vikings. The Warriors.
Tip, watch out. Oh, back row hit.
Vikings set their outside through the Warrior block.
Oh!
Major Viking roof.
Oh, touch the net? Oh, what?
But we got a net call from the top official. Point Warriors.
I don't, yeah. Doesn't feel like how it normally feels. Oh, that.
Second service error for the Warriors. Got Vallejo with the serve for the Vikings. Miscommunication from the Warriors. Got the free ball sent over. Tight to the net.
Oh, that's it.
And it makes it over. Point Vikings.
Oh,
another serve. Straight through the hands of number 17 from the Warriors. Ryder Cabreros.
Wow. I should have brought my notebook and pen. Take some notes from the...
We got another timeout call by the Warriors. I'm joined with Mr. Masuyama, who is a former Hilo High School graduate.
Proud class of 1991. Thank you very much.
1991.
Don't count the years. Leilani is going to be a proud graduate of class of 2020 pretty soon.
Yes, sir.
2020. This is my first volleyball game. Ever.
Really? Oh.
Ever. Ever. I'm just happy to be here alongside my new colleague here.
Coming out of the timeout, we have number 8 for the Vikings, Vallejo Pio Whitney behind the service line.
Leilani, can you share with the audience your background in volleyball? I was unaware of this.
I played volleyball for 4 years.
Wow.
And then got caught up in school activities, so I had to take it out a little bit, but came back to give back to the sport.
Wow.
Waiakea's gonna tip from the outside. Vikings are gonna
back
set
set.
their back. Dug up by the Vikings. Set their outside.
Oh, off
Through
the
the
block.
warrior block.
Good hit. Can you get there? Nope.
Point Vikings.
Coming back. They're coming back. Leilani, coming back.
We got
Don't
15,
count out
18.
the Vikings, man. Watch out.
Powerful
Somebody
serve by
gotta
number
get that.
8. Going for the tip. Had the Viking block there. Tipped it back over. Viking struggling. Gets it back over.
Oh, mishandled. Another point.
Another Viking point.
This is best out of 3, right? Best out of
Yes.
3, yes. And we're going to 25.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. You really don't want to have that happen. Kill the momentum. That's all right, though. 19-16.
We got Cabreros behind the service line for the Warriors. Dug up by number 3 on the Vikings. They're going to be setting him, and he tips it over.
Beautiful set. Watch that tip.
Dug close to the net and not able to get there. We got a Warrior point. Score is currently 16-20. Vikings trailing by 4. And we got a Viking timeout.
How many timeouts do they get per match, Leilani? Would you know the answer to
2.
that question?
2 each.
It's just a minute? 1 minute?
Yes.
No 30-second timeouts like
No.
basketball?
No.
Nice to see these young Vikings on the floor. I didn't even know some of these athletes play volleyball, actually. Did you know that?
Nope.
Grant Ricks. I thought he was a JRTC guy. He's a volleyball player.
He can do it all.
He can. I finally got what you're telling me because I was going from Waiakea to Waiakea Junior Varsity to Varsity.
Yes, sir.
And finally you opened it up, and now I can name the Viking players. Leilani, you're terrific.
Hilo High out of timeouts for this first set.
Is he gonna? Oh.
He set their back.
Out.
Close, but it's out. Point Warriors. Vikings are going to dig that over the net. Warriors are going to set their back. Got another
It's
dig
gonna
off
get
of number
it. He'll
7.
get it.
We got number 8 digging it back. Got a free ball
ball.
sent over. Waiakea's going to tip their middle. Miscommunication a little bit. Can the Vikings pull it off?
Was that out?
Not
Net violation
so
or
much.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Point Warriors.
I don't like it when you say that. Point Warriors. What a hit! Do you have all of their
Point
names
Vikings.
memorized? The JV players?
Yes.
Who hit that? Number 3.
Calais. Rose
Rose
Hill.
Hill. That's right. Correct. Here's our man, Grant Ricks. I'm gonna give him a nickname soon. Oh, a little long.
Got a long serve out of bounds.
Out.
Good out call by Grant Ricks back there. Point Vikings. Score is 23-18. Waiakea is in the lead.
Can you leave that to the audience to figure out the live stream there?
And we got an ace from number 4, Joseph Gardner.
All right, Joseph. We're supposed to give you some shout outs here, Joseph, because you're K-Vikes
Yep,
family.
Joseph is our other commentator. He may be joining us for the varsity game.
He will.
And here he goes for the second serve.
There you go.
Waiakea's gonna set their back.
That's
And the
a good
Viking
over.
block is up. Point Vikes.
This is it right here.
You got the
Bringing them
comeback.
back. Yep, bringing them back. They're going to have to make a move now because Waiakea only has 2 more points to win this match.
Heel
so.
High trailing by 3. Middle set.
Oh, that was a good placement with that hit. Joseph slowed down himself, but he's going to pick each other up. Right here, a low point, a low ball. What do you call it? A low ball? I call
Game
it a low
point.
Oh, game point.
Match point, you know. Oh, we got a
You got to play
out
that,
of
but
bounds
that's out.
serve.
Oh, boy, that was
A little
close.
close, but we got the line judge calling it out.
That was close.
The Vikings are still in this. We got Mr. Rosehill coming up. Shout out to him.
Mister, huh? That's some respect you're giving that man. Tip. Oh, nice.
A little tight for the
Oh,
Warriors.
boy.
And he misses. Point
Critical.
Vikings.
Mr. Rosehill gonna serve it again. Oh!
And we got an ace serve from number 3,
I think they're
Calais
gonna call
Rosehill.
timeout, and that's
And this
exactly
is about
what
time.
they do. Timeout.
If you guys are just joining us, we have a matchup between the Vikings and the Warriors tonight. We got a great turnout. Shout out to the fans in the stands.
Shout out to the fans in the stands. If you're not, or if you're watching a live stream and you can come down, they should come down, right?
Yep, we still got another game. We got an open concession out there supporting our Viking athletics.
Leilani, you need to give us the menu because food always attracts more people to come.
I will get it sent to me.
Oh, I thought you already knew the menu.
No, sir.
All right.
All I know is whatever they're serving smells amazing.
Is Waiakea undefeated too? Because I know Hilo High varsity boys volleyball is undefeated. So this is a crosstown rival. It's been like this for ever since Waiakea was created back in 1980. Before both of us were born, right?
Correct. Before.
One of us was born. 24-23, man. This is what you want. This is what you want to come down and watch.
We got Calais with the service going long. And it's out. And that will wrap up our first set, 25-23. First set goes to the Warriors.
Ouch. That hurt. If I look around, I do need to inform the fans out there that they need to come as soon as possible because these fans are coming in and the seats are filling up. Would you agree there, Leilani?
I do.
And this is just junior varsity first match, so we're expecting a large crowd tonight. I did make 75 copies of the roster, so I'm hoping I don't have to make more.
Well, Waiakea and Hilo High has been rivals forever. It's a game to be here.
That's the thing. And what else you gonna do on a Saturday? Oh, it's Friday. I thought it was Saturday.
Friday night?
What else you gonna do on a Friday night? I'm very excited for the program. Did the junior varsity coaches change hands as well, or these are the same coaches as previous years? Because I know the head coach is different for varsity.
Yep. I believe
They all are different. They're all new
most
coaches
of them
this year.
are different. We got, for the Vikings, head coach Juju Baldogo. We also got assistant coaches, Coach Adam Tuifagu,
Yes.
Drew Fernandez, Keenan Oranitzis, and Jason Suwa.
Wow. I'm so glad you can see that because I don't have my glasses with me. Can't see that. Tuifagu, Mr. Adam Tuifagu, head coach.
For
And our
the-
very own Drew Fernandez. Mr.
Walking
Fernandez.
across over here, delivering some amazing Viking merch.
Swag. We need some of that swag here.
Yes, we do. Should call him over a little bit.
But yes, if you are watching via live stream and it's live, come down. Come down. Because they do live stream. What do you call that? When they record it and they watch it later.
Yes, playback.
Playback. They do that as well. So I watched games that have already been completed, but this is live right now. We're on the second match, best out of 3.
Yep, we
I'm
got
not going to say who won the
2-25.
first match. We almost won.
If the Vikings win this second set, we will be going into a third set to 15 points.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
25,
the third
25,
set,
15.
yep.
Okay. Go Vikes. Let's go. Where are the cheerleaders at, Leilani? Can you Instagram them or?
We have no
text
Hilo
them
High
to come
cheerleaders
down?
today, but if we look over there in the stands, we got some for Waiakea. Their spirit is apparent in this gym.
Yes. Look them.
As we say that, here they start their
There
cheering.
you go. 3 of them. So we need more Vikings to come down here and
Yup.
root for your Vikings. They're rooting for the Warriors in your home gym.
And if you can't make it, please root in the comments down below.
Oh. Give us some constructive feedback, especially for Mr. Masuyama. 0-0. Here we go. Match number 2. You're the best. Boom. Oh.
Going into the second set, we got Kano Apano behind the service line for the Vikes.
Oh, mishandled. That's a free ball. That's a nice set. Oh. You got the better seat, Leilani. What a hit. Nice dig.
Set up by the libero. That's going to be free balled over by the Vikings. Warriors are going to set their back, but they send over a free ball.
Oh. Mishandled. Mishandled.
Ooh, are they
Trouble.
going to make it?
That beat the Vikings. Good attempt. Good effort. Number 9. Work it. I think it's good that Joe has a different jersey on now, so we know that he's the libero.
Correct.
What'd you do? You did something?
No, I feel like the coaches might have thought he would have been a better asset in the back row.
Oh, I see.
So they gave him that libero jersey. A new look for the Vikings. I don't remember. Did they have yellow jerseys last year?
Well, I have to admit that this is my first volleyball game that I've observed back on my tenure coming back to Hilo High School. This is my 6th year back teaching. This is my first volleyball game. I apologize.
Well, I can't say.
I just want to especially apologize to Coach Fernandez.
If you're watching this, he's sorry.
I am really, really sorry. Really sorry.
Well, our other Viking athletics have all turned over to the gold trend. So it wouldn't be a surprise that the Viking volleyball boys didn't turn over as well.
That's a good question.
Repping
I
that
don't know.
blue and gold out there.
Right. I would like to change their shorts to blue. I will talk to the coaches about that.
Good note for next year.
Because you do know that Coach Fernandez is from Kohala, right? And their colors are black and gold. So nice hit. That was
We
in.
got a hit.
Line is in. That was in.
I'm not sure. Both line judges show 2 different signs out there.
Oh.
But we'll call that an in call.
Oh, miss hit.
Off
That's
of
all right.
Grant's hands. Point Warriors. Got a little miscommunication out there for the Viking side. And we are tied at 3 points here in the second set. Nice dig from the back row. Joseph
Watch out.
Gardner, free ball
Better
sent
get
over
that.
from the Vikings.
What's up?
And the tip is over by number 3, Calais Rosehill, and it's good. Point Vikings.
This is an exciting match. This one. Look at that, 3-4, man. It's close.
We're gonna get Joseph Gardner for the serve.
How did they determine who serves there, Leilani?
Between him and Grant, or
Yeah, when they just rotate them all out.
yes,
Because even the front row serves, right?
correct.
Oh, miss hit. Mr. Rosehill. Mr. Rosehill. That's all right. It's tied. Back to zeros, man. It's tied. 4-4. That was a hard hit. It was just unfortunately out of bounds. You said 2 timeouts per match, right?
Yes.
2 timeouts.
Both sides haven't used 1 timeout yet.
Net violation on us.
No, on the Warriors. Point Vikings.
On Warriors, we'll take it. We'll take it. This is not really helping me. Is number 10 a Navajo student or is
Yeah,
he
speaking
Hilo
of
High?
Navajo, we
Yeah,
have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our junior varsity boys are from Navajo. And as we speak, we got a
What a
slam by
hit.
number 2, Kanoapana, which
What a
is
hit.
on the Hilo High campus.
I'm really encouraged by the amount of Navajo students that are on both JV and varsity teams. I've heard the varsity team has a lot of Navajo students on that squad as well.
Correct. Shouting out a couple, we got Tane Fernandez and Ka'ala Deitch. You've seen them last year if you've been keeping up with Viking athletics.
In volleyball, or do they play other sports as
Tane
well?
Fernandez plays football, number
Okay.
41, part of the state
Ooh.
championship team.
Okay. Can you tell the audience why you know everything about football and volleyball?
I served as a football manager this past year.
And
Also
judo?
know a bunch of wrestlers.
Wrestling?
I've been a wrestling manager for the past 2 and a judo staff for this upcoming year.
And there's only one you, or there's like 4 or 5 of you? I don't know how you do all that.
There's one of me.
I don't know. How do you find the time? They're amazing. We had to clone you. Oh,
Ooh.
double hit.
Combing over the net,
Wow.
and we got a 4-touch on the Waiakea Warriors side. Point Vikings.
That's not good for the skull right there. Not good. Oh,
A little too much power behind that serve. Went a little out of bounds.
you're gonna make me laugh. That's not good. You gotta play those close balls by the line though. That's a good play. Oh, right into the net. Good swing though.
It's gonna set Vallejo. Warriors are gonna set their outside.
Out.
And it's out of bounds. Point Vikings.
How can you determine who's from Navajo and who's from Hilo High? It doesn't say it on the roster. How do you know that?
Whoever you see on campus.
Wow. Oh, long on the serve. Have you ever made a service error in your life, Leilani?
Many. Too many to count.
How do you feel when you do that?
Makes you feel a little bad, but then again, it's the errors that make the achievements feel more better.
You're getting deep right there. Oh, miscommunication. I was just gonna ask you what feels more disheartening, when balls just land in the middle of 2 players, or when you just make a service error and it goes out of bounds right into the net?
It's when it lands on the ground in between you and your teammate.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because you both know your job. It's just sometimes the adrenaline gets
Communication,
to you.
right? Wow. Tip and Vikings point right there. I had a friend that played volleyball for the University of Hawaii with the Wahine team, and she was just not a non-stop communicator. That's all she did. It was non-stop. And she told me you can never over-communicate, you know?
Correct. This game is all about communication. You got 6 of you on the court, and 1 ball is a lot to wrap your mind around, especially when you're only in one spot on the court.
Right. Touch. No touch. Out of bounds. Oh, we're up by 1. 11-10.
Tight match in this second set.
I need to give a shout out to Mr. Fujisaki, photographer.
Yep, we got a photographer out here catching some amazing action shots.
Nice set and a hammered hit into the stands.
Number 8 from Navahi, Waiakea Whitney. He's only a sophomore.
Ooh, you don't see that often when the ball goes into the stands.
Correct.
I got the crowd pumped. There's still a little bit of room left in the gym for you to come down if you still have time on your schedule to come down.
Yep.
I don't know if it's raining out there, but
come in and stay dry. Have some fun time with us.
There you go.
If you are watching at home, thank you for coming and supporting Hilo High Athletics.
That's right.
We got a hammer by number 10, another Navahi student.
I'm gonna leave all the pronunciations for the Navahi athletes to you.
Hopefully I'm saying that right. If not, you can correct me in the comments.
Man. No way.
A little short of that net for Joseph Gardner.
Here we go. It looks like the team is still trying to gel. It seems like I can see them still working out the chemistry. Do you see that, or am I just...
I do see that. I'm not sure what number game this is for them.
Right. Still early in the season.
But it is their first home game, so
okay.
That could be a reason.
Another one into the stands again.
Oh, super close to getting that one, but it is a Viking point.
Number 8 and number 10. We got to come up with a nickname for these Navahi young men just pounding that volleyball. You gonna call them Mr. as well, or Mr. Whitney?
Speaking of him, we had him behind the service line right there. Amazing serve to the back row.
Oh!
Through the Viking block.
Almost. Uh-oh. Don't do that. You're gonna get a warning there, number 3. Mr. Rosehill. Is he Navahi or is he Hilo High?
He is Navahi, and he is only a freshman.
Wow.
He is one of the only freshmen we have on this JV team. The other freshman is number 2, Kanoa Pano, which serves as this team's setter. Speaking of, amazing set to the middle, but it's hit a little too far.
A little long. I like to see close games, though. You know, this is a back and forth match. It could be anybody's one, but I think, like you said, if the Vikings don't win this one, it's over for tonight, right?
Correct, for this JV team.
No touch.
And that one's hit
it's
long.
Out.
Point Vikings. We got Joseph Gardner again behind this service line.
Let's see if Joseph can increase this lead for us.
In the first set, he had about a 4 serve run.
That's right.
Got a hammer from the middle, but a little too much.
I would like you to say that young man's last name.
That young man,
Kainoa.
number 7,
Yeah.
Kainoa Orenitzis Hayes.
Oh, that's excellent.
And he also goes to Navahi.
Thank you, Navahi. Thank you.
We got a little double check with the table from the bottom official.
Short.
And the serve is just short. Point Vikings.
I remember Xander. He did have to transfer. That's right. 10th grade now.
Got a free ball from the
Nice
Warriors. Nice roll shot.
Good up,
Picked
good up,
up
good
by
up.
Waiakea. Free ball's going to be put over by the Warriors.
Too many touches.
Not so much. Point Vikings. If we look at the Hilo side of the court, we only got 2 people that are actually on the Hilo High campus. The other 4 are from Navahi,
Wow.
which is our brother-sister school out there in Keao.
Okay, nice attempt. I like to see athletes diving for volleyballs and going into the stands. Nice to see the effort. How's the hole in my head? Okay.
Looks great.
18-14. The Vikings slowly pulling it away. Let's see if they can continue to increase in this lead here.
Nice float serve.
In the corner, and it's out
And it's
of bounds.
just shy of the line. Point Vikings. Got the Vikings on a 3-point run, I believe. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments below.
You're about right. It was, I think, 16-14. Yeah, 15-14.
Tight to the net. And it's tipped over, put back over. They're going to set their middle for the Vikings. Straight down the middle,
Free
dug up
ball
by the
again.
libero.
Let's finish this, boys. Take it
Vikings
down.
are going to set the outside. And Waiakea's libero is working that back line. Tipped over the block. We got Rosehill. We got Pio
What a
Whitney.
rally.
Then we got Pana sending it right back over.
The longest rally of the night here.
Can we free ball it over? Can we get it? Yes, we can. Hilo's gonna set their back.
Set, hammer.
With the slap.
Still going.
Free ball's coming back over. Vikings send another free ball. It's going shy of the net. And
Somebody
we got a
touched
net
it.
violation.
We touched it.
Ending the rally with a Viking point.
I
We
thought we
reached the
touched
20
it.
mark.
They touched it, huh?
Yes, you did.
That was a long rally, man.
Oh, we got a one-hand slap over the net. That is what it's called.
That's not what it's called. It's not called a one-hand slap.
One-hand back slap. Woo, right over his
You're
shoulder.
making up your own moves over
Too
here.
bad there's no replay on this live stream. If you want to go back and look at it, it's a little backhand slap.
A one-handed
Backhand slap. I will quote me on
slap.
that. That will be a volleyball move.
I don't recall me teaching that in PE. We're gonna do back slaps right now. I don't think that's a Leilani right there.
If you didn't know, Mr. Masayama is a 9th grade PE teacher. I had him during my 9th grade year.
And we did not play volleyball.
We did not at all.
Yes.
But I do remember running the 2-mile. That was a
Running
lot.
the 2-mile or
You know what?
walking the 2-mile?
Both. I did both.
You did well. You did well. I'm still so proud of you. It was my honor and privilege to be your teacher
It was
all
an honor
those
and
years
privilege
ago.
to be in your class.
All those many years ago.
Only 3, going to be 4 soon.
It was like my back doesn't turn that far. Sorry. 46 years young this year. Lollipop serve.
Lollipop serve?
That is the true. That is
So
the true.
who is making up their own
No,
terms?
that's actually in the book. It's called a
Okay.
lollipop serve. where
Can someone out there please check the book and
you-
check for a lollipop serve? I
you
would
hit it
love
with
to
the
see.
you hit it with the palm of your hand, and it basically
Good run
lollipops
for Heuaolu.
over the net.
Ended at the 22-point mark. 3 more points for the Vikings, and we will end up in a 15-point third set.
Hope so. That's a nice serve too.
What would you call that kind of serve?
That would be the mountain apple serve.
Alrighty.
Yes. Oh, that's
Tight to
bad
the net,
pass.
but it's over.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that
Oh, he hits
extraordinary.
it.
And it comes back over.
What? That's aggressive play right there.
Oh,
Oh, way
out
out.
of bounds. Is there a touch? No, there is
No, no,
not.
no.
It is a Viking point. For those of you out
momentum.
there, if you know what a Hail Mary is in football, it's a long pass, but in volleyball, it is when the opposing team sets it over the net for you to just slam it back down.
Jeez, man.
And that is actually
Education
in
right
the
here.
book.
Education.
Got a diving dig from the libero from the Warriors.
Oh my
Number
goodness.
2 coming in with a bullet straight out of there.
Kanoa is angry. That was an angry hit.
He seems hungry for a third set.
Yes. So the ball, if the ball hits the roof, it's still playable?
It is playable if it is still on their side of the net.
Really?
Yes. And we got a tip down, which ends the second set.
Set match.
For
25
the Vikings.
15
We
by
will be
10.
going into a third set. If you saw Kanoa's face on that one, too bad we
He's
don't have
still
a
fired up.
close-up.
He's still fired up.
He had the face of fire.
Well, he needed water because he was hot. He needed to cool down a little
Correct.
bit. 25-15. The Vikings maybe felt slighted at that first match where they lost by how many? Couple points? 2 points
4
maybe?
points.
4 points? They just took it to
2,
the
3
Warriors hard that second match, beating them by 10. 10 points. We are going to switch sides as well, Leilani?
Yes, we are.
How do they determine the sides when they start? Do they do a coin toss like other sports, or how do you determine that?
I have been out of volleyball for 3 years. I do not remember. I do believe that it is who wins between the 2 captains of the team if they want to take the serve and if they would like to switch places.
Oh, I see. I see.
But you may correct me in the comments once again. These comments must be blowing up with corrections.
So, how do we see that? Please
a
don't
look
write
at the
anything
live
bad about Mr. Masiama because he's fragile. Leilani, you have thick skin, huh? 2 minutes in this little
Do we have
Pause
comments
between-
open on this?
pause between matches here. If you're just tuning in, this is the third
Set.
set.
We got a 3-minute break in between. These boys have been working hard. A lot of blood and sweat out of here. Maybe, hopefully not blood, but a lot of sweat is out there.
Third set. You didn't necessarily call this overtime though, but this will be this is the last set of the evening. Whoever wins
Correct.
this wins it all.
Correct.
The varsity teams are looking like they're coming back in. Varsity will begin after the conclusion of this game.
Correct.
So if you can still come down to the new gym in Hilo. I don't know how the weather is. Bring an umbrella, maybe some boots, fins, I don't know,
A canoe?
a canoe. And come down and support both teams tonight. You're either a Waiakea graduate or a Hilo graduate in Hilo, I assume. So come on down. Come on down. If you can't come on down, continue to stream with us.
Correct.
Right.
After the conclusion of this one, we will be starting the varsity in a few minutes following this live stream. So if you guys are still at home kicking back and you still want to watch these varsity boys go at it after this match.
Or
we'll
if you'd
be
like to
starting
just
live.
stay at home,
Also that too.
right? What, eat popcorn and
Yep.
stay warm and dry. You should probably comment us so we can give you a shout out of some sort.
Yep. If we
Do you know,
can
like
see
one
comments.
time I was commenting on a game, a football game, and there was someone following us, and they're in Japan at the same time.
Yep. If you are an international viewer, we would like to say hello. I don't know
Konnichiwa.
what language. Konnichiwa. Hola.
Hola.
That's about it for me. Anything else?
Ohayo gozaimasu. That's Japanese too.
That means good morning.
Okay.
Yep. If you are an international
that's
viewer,
terrible.
would
That
like
was
to-
bad. That was bad.
we hope we didn't offend anybody. We would like to thank you for coming
That was
and
bad.
viewing this Heel High matchup tonight.
All right.
And we got a Viking block, first point of this third set.
I think it was critical to put Kanoa Pana right here to start us off because he's still fired up from the last match.
Not only that, but the strategies keep coming out. We still got Joseph Gardner as a libero back there working that back line. And here he comes with a dig. Maybe he heard us talking about him.
Yes. What a hit!
The Warrior block.
I'm telling you.
Number 10.
They're picking up where they left off. I'm telling you. 2-0 already. These Vikings are saying, not in our house. Not tonight, not ever. We don't care if you have 3 fans cheering for you. We're going to...
I know this is a Viking live stream and there are a lot of Viking fans out there, but I would love to shout out these girls who came out for the Warriors.
You're giving them some props. That's another strong hit. And a dig. Wow,
Joseph
what a hit.
just short of that line.
These boys are swinging, man. You gotta love that.
And this is the Warriors' first point of this third set. We are 2-1. Vikings are in the lead.
I'm with you, Leilani. I'm giving them props too.
Takes a lot to just stick out on that Viking side.
Right. Touch, out.
Are we gonna get a touch on that serve?
Touch, no touch.
Not
Out.
on that serve, excuse me, on that hit. And we got no touch at that net.
Oh, just like that, tied.
Tied 2-2. And this is what we are talking about, folks. Crosstown rivalry brings out the best in these boys out here.
That's true, that's true. That's what I keep on trying to, explain, that people don't know the Hilo Waiakea rivalry. It makes both teams better, Competition does that.
Correct.
We got Kalua Pig and Rice in our concession stand. What an outside hit. Nice dink over here.
Set up by
Back set.
Pana. Through the Warriors, knocking down a Viking point. A crucial one in this third set. We also got a Dorito salad in our concession stand.
Dorito taco salad. Miscommunication with the heater. Navahi again with the serve.
And we got a Warrior
Whitney.
timeout. I know we talked about a little gelling.
You're hearing some Viking fans over here.
And may I shout out that a few of those people, most of them, are also from Navahi. A lot of them are a few of our girl volleyball players from the fall season.
That's what you're noticing, the t-shirt? The volleyball girls?
Not only that, I know them personally,
you
but
know
also...
them? Okay. Leilani knows everybody.
Just like you, Mr. Masuyama.
I gotta try to keep up with Leilani. I don't do as much as she does. I don't even have that many followers. I don't have nobody. Instagram, Mr. whatever.
As I look around in these stands, you got a few Hilo High track people, got some water polo, a few of our Wahine volleyball players from the fall season. A lot of support in here for the Hilo High Vikings.
Water polo.
Warriors are going to set their back. Going to be dug up in the back row for the Vikings. Going to be set to our outside. Took a little bit off there, Mr. Rosehill.
What a nice set. And he just touches it over. Free ball. Little collision again.
Kanoa Pana with a great back row set, but sent over a free ball. The Warriors with a tip, and Kanoa's there.
He needs help, though. Who's going to set that ball for him? Who's going to hit it over? Miscommunication, but they get it over. Back hit, and it's out of bounds.
Great eye for Joseph Gardner. Sometimes it is very hard to judge that line, especially not knowing those line judges and what they see.
Yeah, that's hard to see because we got yellow lines on brown floors here.
Correct.
That's in. Oh, it's out. Called it out.
Just like we were talking about, this table right here, thought it was in, but line judge got a better perspective over there. Got
I'm wearing gold. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm biased. Here we go, 6-3. Both sides cheering. It's getting rowdy in here. Oh, hit the tape. Oh, back hit. Misplayed. Momentum swing. Here comes the varsity boys making some noise.
If you look on the both opposite sides of the gym, we got both Hilo High's varsity and Waikea's varsity out supporting their JV boys. Power on on the outside, but this line judge says it's out.
Out again, no touch. 5-6. Waiakea coming back. Timeout.
I believe that was a Viking timeout. Speaking, I believe they are talking about communication. That is something that both sides have been struggling with this whole night. But what we talked about before was gelling. I feel like coming into this third set, they've become a heck of a team.
No, I see that. They're feeding off each other. They're connecting up again. After every ball that is played, they make those adjustments. It's but look, we're 5-6. It's almost tied up again. It's back and forth, back and forth. It looks like the Vikings start pulling away, and then the Warriors come back. So anybody could win this, man. They're both even, and both teams deserve to win. Unfortunately, there only can be one.
Correct. Both teams are very competitive and have a lot of talent tonight.
That was a great serve and a great dig.
Anna running across this court, trying to get that set. Too
That
close
is
to the
a
net.
point.
We got a Viking point.
They needed that point. 7-5. Look who's back to serve.
We got Joseph Gardner. As we mentioned before, he is a K-Vice member. He is my fellow commentator. You might see him on our Viking morning announcements once in a great while.
That is true. And you too. You do a great job doing that, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
Touch, tip. Got it over.
From Mr. Rosehill.
Into the net.
Keanu misses the net.
Into the net.
Excuse me. Keanu is his older brother.
Right back, 6-7. It's okay. He shakes it off. Get the next one. Here we go.
The great thing on both sides is the sportsmanship and the teamwork.
Yes, sportsmanship.
There has not been any long faces that I've seen tonight.
Me either.
Every person has played an intricate part in bringing each other up and just telling them it's the next
That's
play.
a carry. Oh, no call. That was a nice dig. Middle.
Got a free chance for the Vikings. They're going to set their outside. Trying to
Thumbs
go
up.
for that puka in the middle.
Yep.
Free ball's going to be sent over. Really far back there. You got Joseph Gardner covering that
What
corner.
a set.
Rosehill coming over. Then we got the Waiakea defense. Ooh, a back
Free
set
ball.
right over the net. Setting the back.
Touch,
Through the water
touch.
block. It's back over.
Oh!
Can we get it over? Yes, we can. It is a rally, folks.
Squeezing. Double hit.
The Vikings are going to set Mr. Rosehill. Can he?
Oh!
And just shy.
What a rally. What a rally. If you're watching this on live stream, I tell you, it's better live. Come on down, I'm telling you.
The energy in here, you can feel
Yes.
it. We are tied at 7.
What a game.
Right over, trying to catch
Out.
them sleeping, but they caught themselves out of bounds. Point Viking.
8-7. Gotta win by 2-2, Leilani?
Yes.
Win by 2 if they go past 15.
Unless they started changing the
Oh.
rules. We got a layout attempt by number 4, Joseph Gardner.
Tied at 8.
As you
Tied
can hear,
at
we
8.
got the Let's Go Hilo coming on in this very gym tonight.
Let's go
A lot
Hilo.
of Viking fans in these stands. Is that another Mountain Apple serve?
Mountain Apple. Oh,
The
nice.
Vikings.
Wow, what a play. Woo.
Vikings needed that point. They are now ahead by 1.
You need to come down here if you're a volleyball fan. Even if you're not a volleyball fan, come on down and check it out, man. It's exciting stuff. 8-9 Vikings. Mr. Rosehill, the
Great
serve.
serve to the backcourt. Miscommunication again.
Miscommunication. It happens. You just don't want it to happen on your side. 10-8. Are you starting to perspire? I am.
Close to the net. We're going to get a point back, but we are not.
Oh,
And
was
it's
that out? It's out. He called it out.
All right.
Ooh.
The Warriors looking a little surprised over there.
Yes.
So are these fans, but we are still up by 1. The Warriors are trailing by 1, 9-10.
Good dig, Joseph.
Great set by Kanoapana.
That's a nice set too. Nice dink.
Smart move, sending over that free ball. Tight to the net, are we gonna get a Hail Mary?
Oh!
And it's down! Point Vikings!
Waiakea Whitney, number 8, Navahi, with the back slap. Out. Oh,
Number 7 protecting that back court.
Yep.
With a little tap. Ooh.
Trouble.
Free ball's gonna be sent over.
Oh, that's too close to the net. Trouble. Oh. Tied ball game. (10-11). Thought that was 11-11.
Oh, it went over the net. A free ball attempt by Waiakea. Is it inbounds?
Why do you catch the ball? He caught the ball.
As everybody at home is confused, let me try to break it down for you. Waiakea had the free ball attempt from the outside. Here
He's saying that it got hit on the outside of the antenna, right?
Out of the antenna.
You gotta
During
play
this
that.
break, I think that Coach Juju just telling him play till the whistle because
I can tell you what the coach is telling him. Don't catch the ball.
During the break, I would like to ask, what are you doing tomorrow, Mr. Masayama?
What am I doing? I'm actually flying to Oahu to perform a drill. I'm in the Hawaii National Guard.
This guy never stops, folks.
So I have to get up at 0500 tomorrow. Can't wait.
Me too. I need to report at the Hilo High Gym. If you guys are free tomorrow and you guys
Judo.
live near Waiakea High School, come support. We have the judo tournament. 5 o'clock, I guess we will both be up bright and early.
Yes, ma'am, we will. Sleep is for the dead, man, right?
Yep. Nice pickup by number 2, Mr. Pano. Free ball's gonna be sent over by the Vikings. Another free ball from the Vikings. And may I say, we just got a text. Mr. Masayama will be leaving us shortly. He needs to print more of those rosters you were talking about. Looks like some of you guys took our advice to come down to the stands. Hilo is now trailing by 1, 11-12. Gonna set Kanoapana. He's gonna free ball it right over the net, trying to throw them off. And we got a crossover under the net. Number 17 from the Warriors, Ryder Cabreros. And now we're tied up at 12. Just so we all know, there are a lot of fans in these stands, and we'd like to thank you guys for coming out to support. And as we speak, Kanoapana with an ace through the hands of Cabreros, number 17, resulting in a Viking point. 13-12 for the Vikings. Through the hands again, except for number 7, Matthew Nossis. And we're gonna get a final timeout call by the Waiakea Warriors. We are at match point, 14-12 for the Vikings. Can we just give a shout out to the Vikings? Number 2, Kanoapana, having the momentum that we needed to end this game. We also have number 8, Valea, Pio Whitney. And let's not forget number 10 from Navahi, Heuaolu Sai Dudoit. Bringing the hammer every time the ball is set. All of these Viking boys out here playing a very hard game. Also, I'd like to commend Waikea's libero, number 49, Tevai Nui Matthew Carvalho, getting those back digs back there. Vikings coming out from the serve. Final point. Got the Vikings clapping their hands in the stands. Got a pass by the Warriors, set to their outside, tipped over, dug up by number 4, Joseph, gonna be set to side to Doit. And tipped over, but we got a net violation. Got a little bit of reaching from number 11. Point Warriors. (13-14). Vikings are leading by 1. Nice serve. We got a pass in the back row. We're going to get a replay, assuming that the table wasn't ready. I think there is a technical difficulty. There's a technical difficulty in this gym tonight. Having a flash photography warning. Someone up here taking flash photography. Distracting the players is not a good thing, especially when we are at set point.
Yeah, so folks, please no flash photography. Flash is bothering our athletes. Thank you.
We're gonna have a replay on that serve. Got the stands out here cheering. Got a dig from the Vikings. Hammered out. And we are tied at 14, folks. Just so everyone knows, everyone needs to win by 2 points, whether it be the Vikings or the Warriors, to take it home. Got a dig up from the Warriors. They're gonna set the outside through the Warrior blocking down. And we got Vallejo Pio Whitney going to the service line. Got a tip. Kanoa Pana's gonna set outside. Waiakea's gonna set there outside. Tipped over. And they're still going. And will they get it? And they free ball it back over. Early celebration by Waiakea could have cost them the match. And a Viking point. 16-14. Can we get a look at the stands? Can we look at the stands, please? Amazing fans out here tonight. An amazing game by these high school athletes. 14-16 is our final score. I'd like to give a shout out to our amazing K-Vikes crew. Don't know if we can thank them enough. They are the reason, the backbone of us having this live stream tonight. This game was crazy. From the first set having a 2-point lead and Waiakea winning the first, to Hilo High winning the second with a 10-point lead, and back to a 2-point lead with the Vikings. I'd like to give a shout out to all of you folks at home tuning in to our live stream. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a job tonight. Also, I'd like to thank you for supporting our Hilo High Athletics. You are just as important as the people on our courts, our athletes. And they appreciate all the support they can get. Okay, I'd like to thank you all for watching our Junior Varsity Boys Volleyball live stream between the Waiakea Warriors and the Hilo High Vikings. Special thanks to the K-Vikes TV crew for making this stream possible. Follow us on all of our social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Hilo High School. To rewatch this game, visit hilohigh.org/livesports. Thank you for watching and have a great night. This is Leilani, and I am also speaking for Mr. Masuyama, signing out. Aloha.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Kamimura, Student Association President. Thank you for watching KVIKS. For more information, visit our website at hilohigh.org or download our app. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Hilo High School. Thanks for watching!